There's a few things that riders need to check before they start riding for the season. However, it's the things that they don't check that ends the ride early.
Today, we're going to go over 5 things that riders miss when they're getting ready for their first ride of the season. So if you're into building, riding, getting your bike dialed in, then you're in the right place. Hit subscribe and let's get into it.
So the first thing that you want to check is the tires. And no, not just the tire pressure. You actually want to raise the bike up, rotate it, and inspect it for any dry rot, weather cracking, or maybe punctures that happened last season. Then you also want to look at the side of the tire and check the DOT. So when looking for the DOT, it's going to be a series of numbers and letters. Now what we're looking for today specifically is a 4-digit code. That's going to be in a little circle, and that's this guy right here, 3123. That's the manufacturer's date. That means that this tire was manufactured in the 31st week of 2023. Now it's currently 2026 right now, so that means this tire is about 3 years old. So I think it's still pretty good, because as a general guideline, you want to change your tires maybe 5-6 years, because rubber does age, and that's about the time where it's going to start to happen. And you want to make sure your tire is always in good, excellent condition, because you don't want to start the season and have your tire not act the way you expect it to. And that could be on a hard break or even a hard corner.
Next, we're going to do a quick mechanical check. We're not doing a full service here, just a quick once over. Make sure that everything is where it's supposed to be. Make sure there's no leaks, make sure your foot controls are all in place, check and set your fluid levels. The last thing you want is not to spend 60 seconds on your bike and have to ruin yours and all of your friends' ride by having to call for a pickup.
So the next thing that we're going to look at is the controls. We're checking for the overall feel of things. You're going to be looking out for like sticky throttle, make sure your brakes feel nice, your clutch feels nice, because if it doesn't feel right in the garage, it's really not going to feel right on the road. You also want to make sure things work in general. Your lights, your horn, your indicators. Make sure that's all fully functional. Now the next things, 4 and 5, are the ones that every rider forgets every season.
Okay, next thing guys we're going to check is our gear. Check your gloves. Do a quick inspection of your helmet. Check it out. 3 to 5 years, it's been in an accident, time to get it replaced. Maybe you put on a couple of pounds over the winter months and your jacket just might not fit you anymore. Might be time for a new jacket. Not going to need this. But we are going to need our toolkit, our first aid kit, our rain gear. Check and make sure that everything you pulled out of the bike over the winter months is already packed back in. Your bike might be ready, but are you?
And this is where most riders get caught. I'm guilty of it. It's riding like it's mid-season, and it's not yet. We're still just at the beginning, where the roads are still cold, it takes longer for your tires to warm up, maybe your response time isn't up to par either. You want to take some time to work that in and get back in the feel of it. Now if you made it this far, hit the like button, because we got a bonus for you.
Time for the bonus. Now, one thing we want to do is double check all the work that we've done over the winter. We've had our saddlebags on and off the bikes 1,000 times. Make sure they're tight. We've installed accessories, components, all kinds of different things. Make sure things are tight. We've done shocks, we've done our seats. Let's make sure that anything that we just sat on the bike is tight, snug. Oh, I just found a seat bolt that's loose. This is why we need to make sure that things are good. Before you put your tools away, why don't you take a quick look at our last video, our spring riding checklist. You can see how we do things in our Steel Mountain Moto Garage. Just click it right here.
Appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you on the next one.